Every time you took a magic carpet ride with Aladdin in front of your TV, did you know the real famous face behind the Disney prince? Or that actor who helped Lumiere come to life wasn't French at all? If you answered no, we've dug up cool behind-the-scenes info on all of the actor and actresses who voiced your faves. Kelly MacDonald as Merida in Brave. Brave is a terrific film, one of the company's most moving, and this is largely because of the dynamic between its two female leads, and in particular, Kelly MacDonald's Merida.
I am Merida, firstborn descendant of Grande, and I'll be shooting for my own hand.
MacDonald is wonderful as the flame-haired, free-spirited Scottish princess, effortlessly playing significantly younger than her real age and selling both the individuality of the character and the thawing in her frosty relationship with her mother. Tim Allen as Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story. He's hardly the star now that Tom Hanks is, but Tim Allen proved to be perfect casting as Woody's nemesis and eventual BFF Buzz Lightyear in the first Toy Story and beyond.
Want me to take the next watch? I'll keep an eye on Forky.
Allen embodies a certain kind of B-movie space hero, but he's careful to play a certain note of self-delusion, even in the beginning, and his genuine sadness at finding his real place in the real world and the way he comes to terms with it is utterly organic as a result.
Want me to take the next watch? I'll keep an eye on Forky.
Emma Thompson as Queen Elinor in Brave. Though she's transformed into a silent bear for much of the film's second half, much of the heart of Brave comes thanks to Thompson as Queen Elinor, Merida's mother. Both antagonist and MacGuffin, Elinor can seem strict and humorless.
You must be understood from any corner in the room, or it's all for naught.
Albert Brooks as Marlin in Finding Nemo. Speaking of parenting, Pixar's best movie on the subject to date is certainly Finding Nemo, in large part thanks to Albert Brooks' lead role. Marlin, the overprotective clownfish whose worst nightmare comes true when his son is taken, is a deeply flawed, deeply sympathetic figure, and Brooks gives a performance as good as any in his career.
Dory! Dory, stop yelling for a second. It's not a good idea to come to a new neighborhood and call this much attention to yourself.
Joan Cusack as Jessie in Toy Story 2 and 3. When you think rootin' tootin' cowgirl, you don't necessarily think of Joan Cusack, and yet the actress makes a character that could have been a cliché sing in Toy Story 2. The actress plays Jessie, part of Woody's long-lost set, and she's a gleeful, capable heroine in an old-school, winningly unfashionable way.
Andy. That's all he ever talks about.
Cusack is wonderful at portraying both Jessie's upbeat nature and the deep hurt that it hides.
Buzz, you okay? Buzz!
Ben Burt as WALLE in WALLE. Is it cheating to put a character who doesn't technically have a voice on a list of the best voice performances? Perhaps. But the use of sound to capture the personality of the robot hero is a masterpiece. Veteran sound designer Burt, a 4-time Oscar winner, had not only given a hugely impressive feat of sonic design, but also a real performance, with his little purrs and chirps making, along with the expressive animation. Ellen DeGeneres as Dory. She never quite found her place in the movies, hence the stand-up comedian and sitcom star's transition to talk show hosting. But DeGeneres did get one truly great big screen role thanks to Pixar.
Great idea! You take me to find him! Why didn't I think of that? Come on!
A character so beloved that she's the focus of the upcoming sequel, Dory is a unique comic creation. A chipper regal blue tang with a memento-style memory and an ability, she claims, to talk to whales. Peter O'Toole as Anton Ego in Ratatouille. Jesse Eisenberg and Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu? Take note. This is how you do a fictional critic. To begin with, Ratatouille food critic Anton Ego seems like the cliché of the parasitic critic, an intimidating, almost vampiric figure who delights in destroying things. But in the hollowed tones of Peter O'Toole, Ego is at least utterly and completely watchable and listenable.
I don't like food, I love it.
Paulie Hunter as Elastigirl in The Incredibles. In a just world, Hunter would be talked about in the same breath as the Streeps and Blankets of the world, but despite never giving a bad performance and even winning an Oscar, her astonishing vocal turn in The Incredibles is just one example of the actress.
Now, oh boy, what is this isn't me. I mean, what is I'm not all dark and angsty. I'm Elastigirl. I'm, flexible.
Her Helen Parr, or Elastigirl, goes from sexy superhero to harassed end of her tether mom, to wife crushed by seeming infidelity, to back in the game ass kicker on a dime.
Golf 909er transmitting in the blind guard. Disengage, repeat, disengage!
Tom Hanks as Woody in the Toy Story series. Buzz might have been the toy phenomenon, but Woody is the heart of the Toy Story films. Correction, Tom Hanks is the heart of the Toy Story films. Hanks was the new Jimmy Stewart, a natural choice to play a simple wooden cowboy doll.
Lost? No. But we are looking for a lost toy. She's a figurine, used to be on that lamp in the window. Name's Bo Peep.
Hanks finds every comic and dramatic beat, but also stops Woody from tipping too far into being unsympathetic. The sequels only make him more complex, and it's a fitting tribute to Pixar that one of the most memorable characters of any kind in cinema the last 20 years is a toy. Although we have not covered all the best voices in this video, comment down which other famous voices we left. If you found this video interesting, feel free to like the video and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next one.